Action.
Here's our dragon fruit. These are basically 3.5 years old, and they're all from the same plant. They're all white dragon fruit, and we chose to have white dragon fruit because we did grow some red ones for a while, but they weren't as tasty, and they also weren't as strong a plant. So all of these dragon fruit that you see here are from this original one. This was the first baby, and then all the rest are gradually being taken from those. As you can see, they're strong, robust, healthy, expansive plants. We had no idea that they would grow this big, so this was an experiment, and we now have decided to change the way we do things. But the most important thing to know about dragon fruit is that if you stake them like this on a star post, you need to tie them up with really strong wire. So what we did was we chose fencing wire, quite heavy fencing wire, and then we threaded that through some tubing that is used for
Irrigation.
agriculture, for irrigating, agricultural irrigation tube. And so that protects the dragon fruit from the strong wire. And you can see that really clearly here. Here's the end of the wire coming out of the tube. So we've actually created a new dragon fruit bed, and we'll take you to that in just a moment. But I just want to say a few more things about the dragon fruit. Why we decided to change is because we are absolutely stunned by how much fruit these babies produce. They're wonderful, they're delicious, and they're so productive. They will produce fruit over a fair period when it's warm, but they also have these amazing times when the conditions are perfect and they just flower and flower and flower. And it can be as many as 15 to 30 flowers on one plant opening all at once. And they open at night and they're absolutely gorgeous. But what that also means is that we're going to get a lot of fruit all at once. And that's what happened this last summer, January, February 2023. And we had so many dragon fruit that we had them stacked in the fridge and we were eating them, 5 or 6 every day. So, because we're all about providing a continuous supply of fruit, veggies, nuts, other things all year round so that we can eat continuously from our garden, we decided that, hell, we'd planted way too many dragon fruit and we had to change. So, these 2 big ones, they're going to be staying here, but all the rest of the dragon fruit will be removed, and we've just started a new dragon fruit bed, and we'll walk over and have a look at that now. So here we are, and you can see that we've chosen some lovely strong cuttings to start our new dragon fruit adventure. And you can see that we've tied them up securely with our special ties, and the spacing is important too, because what we learnt before from those is that it's actually hard to push in between them because they've got spines and they will prick you. And so we decided that we would grow a dragon fruit hedge. So these ones have been spaced so that they will grow towards the path, which is mulched with sugarcane mulch, and the ones in the middle, then they'll grow together, and so they'll form a hedge. And we can access them from the front and the back and the side paths. You'll notice that the dragon fruit are mulched with something different, which is large hardwood wood chips. This is to allow water to go through, and so that we know that there will never be a problem with matting. And also, it's easy to rake them off and add more compost when we want to feed the dragon fruit, because they put lots of shallow roots all through the system, all through there. That will be full of roots, and we want to be able to easily rake off the wood chips and then feed the dragon fruit with the compost. Put the wood chips back on. Now when we prepared this bed, we wanted to make sure that it was well draining and that the dragon fruit would have plenty to feed on while they were establishing themselves and getting really big and strong again, like those ones over there. So our natural soil is a fairly heavy clay. So we have added sand, river sand and hardwood fines and compost to this soil to make it the perfect mix for dragon fruit. It'll be well draining, it'll have plenty of nutrients, and they should boom here.
Okay, and in the end, these 3 dragon fruit will be our only dragon fruit, and the 2 big ones over there, once these 3 start producing, all of the 2 we're leaving for the time being will be taken out. And so we will only have 3 dragon fruit, which should provide us with ample enough for our everyday needs.
Which of course means that then what will we do with this ground over here? Well, once the dragon fruit are gone, that is going to be our pineapple and pepino bed.